Hey G fans, GoGFan93 here, and welcome to another long-awaited Godzilla YouTuber interview. It's been a while since I've done one. I think the last time I did one was at G Fest. But here with me today, I have DiegoDoom.
Hey guys, it's me, DiegoDoom.
All right. So yes, we just have 10 questions for you, and probably some questions that some of your fans know, but other questions that they probably don't know about. So the first one is going to be a general question. I pretty much ask everyone this question. Your favorite Godzilla movie and why?
I think it would have to be Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, and just I've seen that film so many times growing up. It's kind of been, really embedded in me and stuff like that. So, but I love the idea of Mechagodzilla. I love King Caesar. It's just something that really stuck with me and everything. So, just I guess something I kind of grew up with.
Nice. Yeah, definitely King Caesar is pretty cool. So,
Right.
all right. So what got you into figure collecting?
There was a time when I was just heavy into anime, and growing up, I wanted to collect high-end figures, but I knew that I would not take care of them. And I think that was a pretty mature thought process when I was younger. And then one day I was watching Shin Mazinger Z, and I thought, you know what? I think I want this. And then from then on, I got the Soul Chogokin, Shin Mazinger Z plus Big Bang Punch, and then I was on a roll from there. And basically, I was collecting all the figures that reminded me of my childhood and things like that. And then it turned into, this looks cool. Let me find out about the history of it and just start collecting. So I've been on a roll ever since 2010, and I started doing the reviews in 2011.
Nice. So what influenced you to create a YouTube channel and to do reviews?
Well, anytime I picked up a figure, I'd always check out reviews on YouTube. And the thing I was starting to notice was, some people weren't covering the absolute ins and outs of a figure. And also, I felt like maybe I could make some reviews and maybe spice them up. And I thought, what could I do to make them different? I thought, well, maybe I could try to make them more cinematic and things like that, because you really don't have an idea of what a figure can do until you've really seen it pose. And I didn't see a lot of people, really going through that and stuff. So I kind of want to make reviewing an experience. This kind of sparked my YouTube career and stuff. So.
Nice, and it's definitely true. Your channel with your reviews definitely has its own feel to it. Definitely a cinematic feel. I like the word cinematic. It's a good word for your reviews. All right. So what is your favorite figure of all time?
Oh, though, yeah, it's not really tough. It is the gigantic series Godzilla 1995, and then coming in a strong second would be my Ultra Act Ultraman Janias anime color version. So
Nice.
he's way up there in the back in the dark and stuff like that. But yeah, that's my absolute prize in my collection. So.
All right. And so what got you into the kaiju slash tokusatsu genre?
Well, growing up, that's what I started out on. We had all the Four Kids Gamera movies, my brother and I, Godzilla. That's what we all started out with. My parents just kind of showed us that stuff, and we just loved it ever since and things like that. So my first Godzilla film, I think, was pretty sure it was Godzilla versus King Kong, and then it kind of went on from there. We had Godzilla's Revenge, yikes, and all that kind of good stuff. But it's something I've always grown up with, and once I got to like middle school, kind of took a break from it, was heavy into anime, with the Toonami era and all that kind of good
Oh my
stuff.
gosh, yeah.
But then once I started collecting, I was like, oh, well, we've got some awesome Godzilla figures here. I'm like, oh, SH Monster Arts, SH Figure Arts, this should be pretty cool. And I was back into everything all over again.
Nice, nice. So I think you kind of already answered it, but so when you started your channel, what gave you, I guess, the inspiration, or what kind of started the feel and the style of your reviews? Like, how did you set that up for that cinematic style where you show pictures and kind of really getting in detail? Like, what made you think to do it in that style?
I have to give a lot of credit to my brother. He is a actual videographer, and he kind of gave me an idea. Well, if you get this, and that equipment, then just start paying attention to films and stuff, and you'll kind of go from there. So he kind of gave me the boundary, and I kind of zigzag between there and kind of learned a lot of things. Like, for instance, you'll notice, and of course, it's common in tokusatsu films. You see the behind the scenes. You always want to shoot things at lower angles so they look gigantic, and that's how all those monster movies are. So That's how I get the feel for that and stuff. So it's just I don't know. I hope I didn't ramble on too much about that one, but it's kind
No,
of
no,
like
that's good. That's awesome.
it's just my brother kind of gave me the guidelines, and I kind of followed suit, and then kind of went my own path. Because one thing with the dynamic motion, because some people are under the impression that my intros are slideshows, and they're not. I actually have a camera. So let me grab that real quick. I actually have this tool. This is a camera slider, and that's how I get the dynamic movement. Because again, when you look left to right, that's a totally different feel than sliding. Sliding left to right. So
that's actually really
that's how that goes.
interesting. Yeah, I always notice that with your videos that they have that slide effect, and I actually always wondered like how you did those. So that's cool that that's how you do it. All right, let's see. So, and how did you come up with your channel name, DiegoDoom?
Oh, that's always a funny story. When I was in high school, my Spanish 101 teacher said the equivalent of my name, which is James, in Spanish was Diego. Now, I don't think that's right because I've heard that the equivalent to Diego in English is David. But, I just went with Diego and stuff like that in school for Spanish class. And then the Doom part, I was looking at a Japanese to English dictionary, and I just like flipping through the pages and would put my finger down on the word, and I landed on Doom. And then for some reason, I just combined Diego Doom, and that was it. And then when I made my YouTube channel, I basically made my YouTube channel just to watch the Unforgivable videos from way back in the day. And I was like, okay, Diego Doom. And that's how it came to be. So it's just a weird combination of words and, strange happenings.
Nice. All right. So any advice to young figure reviewers or any young YouTubers that want to get into the whole figure review, genre part of YouTube?
I think the only thing, really, you just have to show your enthusiasm, and you just have to love what you do. I think that it's apparent when you really enjoy what you're doing, and it kind of draws people in. I would recommend, if anything, so you don't have to, because you don't have to break an arm and a leg to make a nice review, but get a decent camera and just have a nice clean space. I've seen some reviewers that were like making a review like on the countertop, and like I freaking saw like pads on the left side of the screen. So it's like, don't do stuff like that and everything. But just make sure you enjoy what you're doing and review what you like, and that'll come across on camera and things like that. Because I think everybody knows I really like what I do. Some people think I ham it up, but I thoroughly enjoy reviewing these figures. There's some figures I don't know about, and that's why I go back and research their history. Even with the Godzilla films, there's some things that I thought I knew that I didn't know. Oh, yeah. So that's always fun to learn more and also inform the audience, because you never know what people may or may not know. Some people may be new to this, some people may be old to this and stuff. So it's just a fun journey and stuff. But again, with the reviewing thing, just make sure you're reviewing what you love, put your best foot forward, and just have a good time with it. And I'm pretty sure everybody will come in and check out yourself.
All right, nicely said. So what are your future goals, whether it's for this channel or just in life in general?
I'm not really sure. I really enjoy doing these reviews. I feel like it's a nice break from being an adult, because being an adult really isn't that fun. So I just plan to keep making these reviews as a hobby in my spare time. Right now I'm kind of slack, and I have like 8 videos in the works. I haven't uploaded a review in like a month and stuff, but being an adult again is not all that fun.
Exactly.
So, just continue to grow, continue to review, maybe dabble in some video games. I definitely want to dabble more in stop motion and stuff like that, because it seems like everybody really enjoyed that, but that stuff takes a whole lot of time, and being an adult eats up too much time sometimes. So
exactly.
Find the right balance, but hope I can grow it and keep reviewing figures and just make it a resource for high quality, cinematic, informative reviews that are fun for everyone. I don't know. Hope they answered it.
No, that was well said. All right. Last question. So any future plans or projects you want to tell your fans that you have like in the works or planning to do on this channel?
Oh, got a whole bunch of stuff going on right now. I'm working on a review for Figure Arts Bruce Lee. In the back here, we have, let me see if I can grab it real quick. Whoops. Got the re-edit Extremis Iron Man, and then I have a couple of Eskokin figures way up top there. And then I think I'm forgetting something. Oh, and then we have a good old Gigan. I don't know. Well, he's way, way up there. So I'm working on the Dimer issue with Gigan too. So I have 8 videos in the works. Then I have Ultrac Mebius Burning Brave on the way. So I have a whole bunch of things in the works coming through. It's just systematically getting those reviews done so we can have some consistent content back to back. So that's what I'm working on. So it's a lot of stuff. Just follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and you'll see the behind the scenes photos of what I'm working on. So haven't taken a break from YouTube or anything. I'm just working in the background.
All right. Well, there you go, guys. There you have it. The interview with DiegoDoom. We are all done. Thank you, Diego, for taking the time to do this interview for us. It's awesome. And yeah, so go check his channel out, guys. He's a great reviewer with figure reviews, very high quality reviews, very well informative reviews. And yeah, definitely worth your time. Go check out his YouTube. You have a Facebook and Instagram, right?
Yep, you can check me out on Facebook. It's just DiegoDoom. On Instagram, I'm DiegoDoom OTR. You can also follow me on Twitter. It's also DiegoDoom OTR. You can also check me out on Jimmer at just plain old DiegoDoom. So I am everywhere. And I want to tell you thank you for having me here and doing this interview.
Oh, no problem. It's my pleasure. So, all right, guys. Well, there you go. And hope you guys enjoyed watching. And we'll see you guys next time. Stay big, G fans.